Hey everybody, it's Jay from Three Rivers Outdoors. Thanks for tuning in. I wanted to do a video for you today to show you something that I've been waiting for literally since April 26th. Ruger has partnered with Sampson Manufacturing to release the ATM, which kind of stands for the A-Team, we think, folding stock. And it finally arrived about 2 weeks ago in the mail. So we're going to show you what it looks like when it comes out of the box. Talk a little bit about the history of the Ruger Mini 14 rifle. This is the Mini 14 ranch rifle with a synthetic stock. And then we're going to talk and show you exactly how to easily and effectively install this very nice piece of equipment that you can get online, Ruger's website, for $279. So guys, just a brief history on the Ruger Mini 14. In 1973, Strum Ruger released this Mini 14 gun to resemble the M14. It was originally designed by James Sullivan and William Ruger, and the original design had a rear aperture sight, a solid wood stock, and it actually had a wooden heat shroud here over the barrel. In 1987, Ruger came out with a design called the Mini 30. The Mini 30 was designed by Ruger to accept the 7.62 by 39 millimeter Russian ammunition that was being shipped to the United States for pennies on the dollar, kind of after the Cold War. 2003, Ruger updated the design of the Mini 14 to really reduce production costs and make the rifles a little bit more affordable. As of 2005, all the Mini 14s are based on the ranch rifle design, which is the design that I have right here, with an integral scope base, as you can see here, as well as a non-folding rear sight. This sight doesn't fold anymore, and a winged front sight, which you can see here, kind of provides you with a little bit of a sight aperture there. In 2008, Ruger also added a little bit heavier of a barrel. So if you notice here, if your barrel is tapered slightly, you have a more modern Mini 14. These were designed to shoot about 2-inch groups at 100 yards, and they do a very good job at that. Today, the Mini 14s come in stainless steel finish. They have a blued finish option too. You can get a wood stock, a synthetic stock, or even a laminated stock. And all the rifles have a choice of barrel lengths at 16.12 inches or 18.5-inch barrels. So again, a very nice iconic gun. And if you grew up like me watching the show The A-Team, you probably remember B.A. Baracus carrying one of these Mini 14s with the folding stock that we're about to show you right here. So when you order this on Ruger's website, Sampson Manufacturing is going to be the maker of this folding stock under license from Strum Ruger Company, but this is what you're going to get. Basically, it's a box about 20 inches long or so. Your stock is going to come wrapped in like a foam. And I'm going to actually set this box down. And then you'll notice that the folding stock comes with some bubble wrap around it. And this is because you don't want the stock to bounce around and scratch the nice wood that comes on the stock. The stock itself is a beautiful blonde colored wood. I think it's probably either an ash or a birch or something, really not even sure, to be honest. The hardware is beautiful. It has a plastic improved pistol grip that's different than the older grip. Was kind of like they call like a bakelite or something, I think. But this is a very firm, very sturdy grip. There's no play in these whatsoever. Interesting thing about this particular stock is that when deployed, the way that it is, there's a small pin you push down on the bar here, this one, and then you fold this stock in. Mine's brand new out of the box, so it's a little tough yet, but that will actually grab around there, and then this becomes almost like a pistol in a way. There's no play in this whatsoever. It's extremely solid and very, very well put together. As you can see inside, all the parts are of very tight tolerance. There is virtually no room for any error, as you will see here very soon when we put this stock in. So if you stay tuned for a minute, we're going to show you exactly how to install this stock in less than a few minutes. So guys, first things first, before you install a new stock on a Ruger Mini 14 or any gun for that matter, you want to make sure that you've effectively checked the chamber and that the safety itself is on, which it is. You want to take your left hand, and it's hard because it's a brand new gun. You're going to pull up on the heat shield. The heat shield is just a little clip, as you can see, and some metal to defray the heat when the gun's being fired. You want to flip the gun over, set it on its back, and you want to take a screwdriver or a pin. You want to insert that pin into the hole in the back of the trigger guard, like so. And you want to apply gentle pressure and pull up on that trigger guard, at which time you're not going to break it, at which time you'll notice the entire trigger assembly comes out in one smooth piece. So you're going to set that aside. Now you're going to flip your gun back over, and the entire barrel assembly will pop right out of the stock. Now, to install your Sampson Manufacturing folding stock, or the A-TM stock, you simply repeat the process in reverse. You insert the stock up under this little shroud here in the front. And again, these tolerances are very tight, so you have to push down relatively solidly in order to get this to pop in the way that you want. You'll hear a little click, okay? Then, you flip the gun over, you insert the trigger in the same manner. Now be careful. I've watched a few of these videos. This is the place where some guys will scratch their stock. So you want to make sure that that trigger assembly is going to fit down there nicely, which it does. Then you just simply, using your hand, and you don't need your screwdriver again, using your hand, you simply push down until you hear a click. That will lock the entire trigger assembly into the firearm. Flip your gun back over, and you install your factory heat shroud simply by sliding again underneath of this part here of the gun, snapping it down, and there you have it. You have a 2-minute install on a $280 investment with shipping. The coolest part about this stock, if you remember from the A-Team again, is that this gun can be shot almost as a pistol from the hip, or for a little more accuracy, you can deploy the long range, the stock for a little bit longer range shooting. Simply push down, open this up, and you now have a stock with a shoulder brace here so that you can have much more accuracy. Such an iconic American gun. You've seen these in so many movies and so many TV shows, namely the A-Team. I do think this Sampson Manufacturing folding stock has got to be one of the coolest things that's come out. In fact, the rumor had it was Sampson came to Ruger and said, hey, we want to manufacture these stocks, and Ruger said, there isn't going to be enough interest. Well, Sampson said, we're going to make them anyway, and they're back ordered. So I ordered this again in April on the 26th, and we're here a little past September when it was actually received. So these things are on a very long back order. Again, if you have the opportunity to purchase a Mini 14 and you like this setup, please, if you have any questions, send me a message. It's easy to walk through. There's lots of videos online. And the instructions that come in the box are frankly very simple. I think our instructions here are even a little easier. So if you like the Mini 14, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Share this video, especially if you like the A-Team and you like your Ruger firearms like we do. So have a great day, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in to Three Rivers Outdoors. It's always a pleasure when you watch, and hopefully we'll have another video for you soon.